Section 1. A Family of Worlds. An introduction. We live on a small, fragile world adrift in an immense and silent cosmos. But we are not alone. Our Earth is part of a grand and intricate family, a collection of worlds bound by gravity to a single star. This is our solar system. It is a place of unimaginable scale, of extreme heat and profound cold, of quiet beauty and violent storms. On this short tour, we will embark on a journey, a countdown outward from the very heart of our system, the Sun. This is not a technical manual. It is a simple exploration, a chance to appreciate the diverse and stunning worlds that share our celestial neighborhood. Section 2. The heart of the system. Our Sun. Our countdown begins not with a planet, but with the star that gives our system its name and its life. The Sun, the undisputed heart of our celestial family. A colossal sphere of incandescent gas, it contains more than 99.8% of the solar system's mass. Everything is bound to it by gravity. It is a nuclear furnace, fusing hydrogen into helium at about 15 million degrees Celsius. A photon can take tens of thousands of years to wander from the core to the surface, but only about 8 minutes to reach Earth. The sunlight warming your face left the Sun just minutes ago. This star is dynamic. Magnetic storms, solar flares, and colossal coronal mass ejections send charged particles across the system. They paint auroras in our skies, but also threaten satellites and power grids. The Sun's activity waxes and wanes on an 11-year cycle, a rhythm shaping space weather throughout our system. Number 1 in the countdown, Mercury, the smallest of the 8 planets, a tiny, rocky world barely larger than our moon. Closest to the Sun, its day side can exceed 400 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt lead, while its airless night plunges to about 180 degrees Celsius. A battered surface tells of billions of years of impacts by asteroids and comets. Strangely, a Mercury day, sunrise to sunrise, lasts 176 Earth days, longer than its 88-day year. A stark alien world, a reminder of the harsh conditions near a star. Stop 2. Venus, Earth's sister in size and mass, but a world transformed by a runaway greenhouse effect. Its CO2-thick air, about 90 times Earth's pressure, traps heat to roughly 465 degrees, hotter than Mercury. The surface is a hellish, cloud-shrouded plain, with conditions that destroy landers in hours. Spinning backward compared to most planets, Venus stands as a cautionary tale of climate's fragility. Stop 3. Earth, our home, a pale blue dot of oceans, clouds, and living continents. Set in the Sun's habitable zone, drenched in liquid water, and wrapped in a thin, protective atmosphere of nitrogen and oxygen. A molten core powers our magnetic shield. A large moon stabilizes Earth's tilt, giving predictable seasons. Here, geology and biology intertwine, a living world to understand and protect. Stop 4. Mars, a cold desert about half Earth's size, its rust-red hue from iron oxide dust. With seasons, polar caps, weather, and a day of roughly 24.6 hours, it is the most Earth-like of our neighbors. Dry channels, ancient deltas, and water-formed minerals suggest a warmer, wetter past, with much of its water now locked as ice. If Mars once had the right conditions, did life begin there? Our robots are searching for answers. Beyond the inner worlds, we enter the asteroid belt, a vast region between Mars and Jupiter. Not a crowded tangle, but a broad ring where objects are, on average, millions of kilometers apart. Rocky and metallic remnants from the dawn of the solar system, the building blocks of planets that never formed. Jupiter's immense gravity stirred this zone, preventing a planet from coalescing. Ceres, nearly 940 km wide, is a differentiated world, visited by NASA's Dawn, which also explored Vesta. Occasional gravitational nudges send asteroids inward, shaping geology and life with impacts. Stop 5. Jupiter, so enormous that all the other planets could fit inside. A world without a solid surface, What we see are the tops of hydrogen-helium clouds, banded and fast-flowing. The Great Red Spot is a storm wider than Earth that has raged for centuries. Jupiter's gravity reshapes trajectories, often deflecting would-be intruders from the inner solar system. With at least 95 moons, its 4 Galilean worlds form a system of their own: volcanic Io, oceanic Europa, giant Ganymede, ancient Callisto. Stop 6. Saturn. Second only to Jupiter in size, but defined by its breathtaking rings. Countless particles of ice and rock stretch for hundreds of thousands of kilometers, yet are razor-thin in places. Saturn is so low density it would float in a giant tub, and it hosts over 100 moons. Titan, larger than Mercury, has a thick nitrogen atmosphere and rivers, lakes, and seas of liquid methane and ethane. Stop 7. Uranus, an ice giant composed largely of water, methane, and ammonia, around a small rocky core. Methane in its upper atmosphere absorbs red light, giving Uranus its tranquil blue-green color. Tilted nearly 90 degrees, it effectively rolls around the sun, bringing decades-long polar day and night, likely due to an ancient colossal impact. Stop 8. Neptune, a richer blue than Uranus, with the fastest winds in the solar system, over 2,000 km/h. Great dark storms come and go. Triton, nearly moon-sized, orbits backward, a captured wanderer from farther out. Neptune points the way to the solar system's outermost realms. Beyond Neptune, the sun's light is faint and the cold profound. We enter the Kuiper Belt, the third great zone, a vast disk of primordial icy bodies, home to Pluto, revealed by New Horizons as complex and active. Pluto is one of many dwarf planets, and the belt is a reservoir for short-period comets that awaken as they near the sun. Far beyond lies the theoretical Oort cloud, a spherical shell of trillions of icy bodies, the solar system's gravitational boundary. These are the most pristine materials from our system's birth, messengers from the beginning of time, reminding us of our home's vast scale. Our countdown is complete, from the sun's fiery heart to the frozen darkness at the edge of its influence. A family of worlds, each with a unique character, each telling a chapter of a 4.5 billion-year story. From Mercury's scorch to Titan's methane seas to Pluto's icy mountains, we return to one realization: the preciousness of Earth. Understanding our neighbors illuminates the fragile balance that sustains us and fuels our curiosity. We look up and wonder. We build telescopes, launch probes, and expand our horizons with every discovery. What lies in Martian soil? Beneath Europa's ice? In the Kuiper dark? These questions drive us forward.